Thought I'd do a quick update. We're just about ready to head out of here on our big trip across the United States and Canada. This is the culmination of really about 18 months of planning, although it's kind of funny because this trip is deliberately designed to not really have much of a plan and no official itinerary. But we've been talking about it a lot and certainly talking about the things we want to see, but we're just about ready to saddle up and get out of here. It's a little after 10 o'clock in the morning, and our destination is a fairly short ride to Walla, which is 270 odd miles away from here. We're trying to get out of here because it's supposed to start raining on this side of the mountains in a bit, and the other side is supposed to be nice and sunny and warm. So super excited to get going. Actually can't believe the day has come that we're finally getting out of here and going and doing this. I'll keep you posted.
You ready?
We're ready!
Quick update. We are in Cleveland, Washington, which is a place we always stop when we are through here, at our favorite place, Pioneer Coffee, which has absolutely incredible coffee. It's got a great slew of baked goods, gluten-free baked goods, which we like, as well as some local wine, spirits, ciders, beer, etc. And the people who work here are just super nice. We're only about 100 miles into the ride. It was actually quite cool coming up on the west side of the Cascades. Cloudy, cool, not cold, but cool. But the Cascades are doing their job of running some interference, and so we have some nice, it's not completely clear. It's partly cloudy skies here, but it's a pleasant blue, sunny, and about 70 degrees. And that's going to be the trend, really, at least for the next week or so on weather. Increasingly sunny, increasingly warm, and in fact, as we get into Utah and points south in the coming days, just plain hot. So anyway, going to go inside, grab a little coffee and a snack, and we'll touch base with you soon. Hey, thought I'd do a quick update. We are in Tacoma, Washington at the Costco getting some gas here. It has gone from a cool 62 degrees on the west side of the Cascades to a toasty 84 degrees here in the Central Valley. Tacoma bills itself as the Palm Springs of Washington, and in fact, we drove by the sign and I forgot to get a picture of it, but I'll see if I can't put something in there later. Anyway, there's the boss. We're having a nice cruise. We just saw a karma cop. I had some a-hole from Oregon so close to my rear tire it was touching the peach fuzz, and I got hemmed in and couldn't get over, and I got over. He went barreling up. Jennifer was 150 meters ahead of me. He went barreling up to her bumper. She got over, and then bam, we went right by a state patrol guy who nabbed him. I've been waiting my whole life for a karma cop. It was just so sweet. So anyway, we're about 125 or so miles out of our destination today, which is Walla, Washington. Supposed to get increasingly warmer, and I suspect by the time we actually get there, it's going to be closer to, 88, 90 degrees. So anyway, really enjoying ourselves. It's wonderful to be out on the bikes. We'll touch base. quick update. We did arrive in Walla, and I was going to do something when we got to the hotel, but we were just so damn hungry. We grabbed all the crap off the bike, threw it in the hotel, and headed over to one of our favorite places here in Walla to eat. It's called Hop Thief. And it's one of these places where you use a card and you kind of place it in the holder, and they have about 40 taps worth of stuff, and you go fill your own beverage. And it's just, I don't know, it's kind of kitschy, but it's a lot of fun, and they've got great selection. The food here is really quite delicious. So, one heck of a day. It ended up being not quite as hot here. It says it's warm, but it's a pretty decent cloud cover, and there's a little breeze, and we actually cooled off considerably from how it was hot in Yakima, and it is very pleasant here in Walla. So anyway, great day. Felt like a long day. It really wasn't a lot of hours or a lot of distance in terms of riding, probably 330 miles or something. So definitely not a lot of time, but I think it felt a lot longer simply because the night before, both of us were up extremely late. We were up again at 5:30 this morning, packing, getting ready, and finally ended up leaving about 11 o'clock a.m. this morning. And it's not even so much the packing that's the issue. It's just the myriad of details of getting ready to leave for 6 or 7 weeks, and trying to dot all the I's and cross all the T's and get all of those things taken care of. But we did, and there's probably something we forgot, but neither of us really kind of stress over that too much. But anyway, it was awesome to get on the road. We've been talking about this and planning for this for, probably 18 months, and you almost have to kind of pinch yourself when you finally do throw a leg over the saddle and take off. You just sort of can't believe you're actually doing it. So we're in Walla. Tomorrow's destination is actually Boise. Actually, we're going to be staying a little bit south of Boise, Idaho. The weather's supposed to get increasingly hot as we travel south. But right now we're going to enjoy some tacos and a nice house salad and a couple of drinks, and then hopefully go back and get some sleep. And of course tomorrow the only thing we have to do is get up, throw the things on the bike, and get out of here. So looking forward to that. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon.